I'm officially, to myself here to write a book. And I also decided to write a second book while I'm here, and that one's going a lot easier than the bigger idea. So I kind of just want to talk about myself because it's something that I struggle to do, and I tend to be afraid of judgment. So, I just really want to get into who I am and what I'm about because I really just want to, share with people that resonate with me and not this like fake version of myself. I feel like so far with my channel, I've been sharing a lot of my creativity, and I am a very naturally creative person. But I still hold identities, right? And I feel like these past 4 months I've been sharing more, and I just want to be like sincere about who I am, what I'm about. Um, so, my name is Rachel. I prefer to go by Yara. I got the name Ya when I went to Ghana this summer. And it's because I was born on a Thursday. And I decided to add Ra to the end of it because I love the sun. And Ra is the sun god in Egypt, Kemet tradition. And so that name resonates with me lately. And I'm learning to decide that I can introduce myself as whatever I please, and sometimes I forget that I have like autonomy. But honestly, like while I'm writing this book, I'm like really focusing on my creativity and self-expression. I am trying to be grounded in my autonomy and that I have the power to do literally absolutely anything. And so do you, but it's something that we're so not encouraged, that I have so felt discouraged from embracing throughout my life. And so, yeah, I'm just embracing my autonomy, and being here is a part of that. I decided to come to Brazil in particular for a few reasons. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go, and I felt like God was calling me here. And I recognize that God speaks to me through my desires, and that I wanted to birth this creation somewhere peaceful and different from home. I'm American, and in America, I've been traveling a lot this year, so whenever I'm back home, and it also is my family dynamic, right? Where I grew up in a very loveless household, where like emotionally abusiveness was very normal, as well as like neglect, and I just wanted some space from that. I'm gonna try to not be nosy. So yeah, I wanted to be in a space so that I could birth these projects in peace. I this last year in March, I witnessed my niece's birth, and it really made me in awe of the the process of creation and grounding myself to the truth that that I deserve to birth things in peace and softness. For me, I enjoy solitude, and I also enjoy meeting new people. And I love nature, and that's another reason why I want to come here in particular, because for me, being like alone in nature, I never feel alone. I feel like the trees talk to me and the animals are with me, and fellow nature lovers are in proximity to me. So that's the type of community I'm really seeking while I'm out here. Também eu aprendo português. Eu sei pouco. Eu preciso de aprender mais, mas eu começo. Eu preciso de começo. Alright, you gotta start somewhere. And so I'm also just super excited to just meet beautiful, loving people here as well. I am out here in Rio, very south of there be some different vibes because I'm near the jungle. Not for real though, it's actually really far. It's way north. But I'm out here and enjoying every day. And I'm just so thankful to God for my desires that push me to do crazy things like travel the world and create projects and believe in my capacity to influence and co-create the world. So yeah, I just am feeling very blessed to be here. I've kind of mentioned how much I travel in some of my other videos, and the reason why I love to travel, because not everybody loves to do so, and that is perfectly valid and fine. For me, I love it because it gives me clarity. I remember the first trip I ever took was to the Dominican Republic, and I had never in my life felt so much clarity. So that's one reason. And I really enjoy embracing different cultures. I'm a very observant person. So sometimes I feel like I can be a little trapped in my head and dissociate. I feel like traveling, and especially doing so solo, forces me to be an active participant in my life and to enjoy that every day and just really be grateful for little things, to recognize differences, to also recognize that things in my culture are not normal, they're just the way that things are done, and that these things that we do are always fluid, that I always have the capacity to change my actions in the world and my environment. So those are some of the reasons why I love doing what I do. And I am here now with my girlfriend. We are non-monogamous, and I never know when to tell people about my lifestyle because I feel like it's none of their business. But then again, you never know who will resonate with you and be like, oh my gosh, me too, or oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've always wanted to learn about this. Will you tell me about your experience? And me and my wifey were literally just talking about this yesterday, about how we are such bright and powerful people and feeling called to really share share our gifts, our knowledge, and our projects, and how we both feel like we're limiting this generosity to our immediate circles and kind of restricting what those circles look like. I have experiences of abuse I am still healing from, and I also really deeply value friendship, so I find myself being quite cautious about friendship, but I'm also kind of realizing that maybe I'm guarding the wrong things. And I mean this to the extent that, like, I'll tell myself, well, my mentor taught me after I dealt with this particular situation that really hurt me. She said, let people prove themselves to you. You don't have to be so open, and you don't have to be so closed off. Just let them prove themselves, and once you feel like they have, then you open up and be as loving as you want. Because, you know, being a loving person, some people take kindness as an invitation to invade. It's a quote from Alice Walker. And I can't walk my life being in fear that people want to invade upon my kindness. I just have to be intentional about who I'm being kind to. And so I'm finding myself wanting to be more just like, be more straight up and just share immediately, like my out-of-pocketness. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here because this is loud, but thank you for tuning in.